In fact, it is with anger that we gain a backstage pass to the ebb and flow of the sinister forces at work in America, for he seems to be either at the center or the periphery of some of America's most pivotal cultural events, from the 1950s through the 1970s and beyond. From his early films starring Marjorie Cameron and Anai Nin, to films featuring performances by Bobby Beausoleil, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Anton LaVey, and so many others, we find that anger is there for everything, from the doomed Thelema Lodge of the OTO to the magic powerhouse of Oz, to the Church of Satan, to the Charles Manson family, to Altamont, and sympathy for the devil. For a while, death and destruction seemed to hover around anger like demented groupies at a Megadeth concert. That's about Kenneth Anger, of course. Sinister Forces, A Grimoire of American Political Witchcraft, Book 3, The Manson Secret. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I want to talk about Goldman Sachs, and I want to talk about the Treasury Department, Timothy Geithner, and I want to talk about Benjamin Bernanke. Very quickly, I just want to say that right now is a good time because we're in this zone where the powers that be are telling us that the recovery is here, that we are experiencing a recovery, that we're coming back from the brink of despair, okay? Everybody is telling us this. The markets are climbing. Gold is surging. The dollar is a little weak, but who gives a fuck about that, right? Anyway, in the midst of all of this, okay, the fucking Treasury and the Fed are vulnerable. They're vulnerable right now. Okay? Geithner can't take a fucking shit without consulting Goldman Sachs. And I suspect the same is true for Bernanke and everybody else in the fucking financial loop in Washington fucking D.C. Through his cell phone records were released, Geithner I mean, he talked to the dude in charge of Goldman Sachs more than he talked to anybody else. He saw them more than he saw anybody else. Period. So who do you think is running the motherfucking country? The economic side at least. Is it fucking Geithner? I don't fucking think so. So he's vulnerable. Bernanke is vulnerable. The Fed and Treasury Department are vulnerable, and now is the time to make your voice heard. So please, please, please tell the motherfuckers up there in Washington, D.C. that you're not going to have a private fucking bank named Goldman fucking Sachs, or anybody else for that fucking matter, determining the financial fucking policies of this country. So let's get rid of Geithner, Bernanke, and all the fucking rest of them. Thank you. Good night.